Hi, so this is a bit of a different kind of video for me. It's going to be a little bit long and slightly boring for some maybe, but for me it's kind of exciting, so we'll see how it goes. This video is going to be about the drone. Now, drones are nice things to have for a lot of things, as you can imagine, but they are really expensive and they add a lot more work to making a video. But on the expensive part, I decided I've been running a YouTube channel for 11 years now. Most of those videos was rubbish because the camera gear was poor. But a couple of months ago I decided to switch on the monetization, which I had switched off after testing it, and see if I can get enough income from YouTube to get a drone and up the kind of footage that I get, a bit the quality. And it's kind of worked. The income for the past month has covered a big part of the drone, at least. Not all of it, but maybe we'll cover all of it, and we'll see. Anyway, so this video is about that, and we're going to start with an unboxing. Unboxing time. So many comments that I should get myself a drone, and things are expensive, but YouTube is paying for this one. Thanks to you, thanks to the viewers. Let's open this up. I've got the proper tools here for it. Yeah. This will probably be better. I got this from my father-in-law and it was a wreck. It looked like somebody had dug trenches with it and none of the wood was there, so I restored it. And a smaller box. We're going to need this again. Where does it open? Now, while I'm opening it, I used to fly radio controlled airplanes and helicopters, and I used to build them, and back then, that was like 15 or so years ago, back then flying those things meant you had to understand what you're doing, because you had to build it, you had to understand the aerodynamics, and you had to learn how to fly it because you were flying it, was not flying itself. And it kind of felt like you were in a bit of a club, an exclusive club, because it was, there's a seal here, and you're seeing this with me for the first time. Anyway, it felt like you were kind of an exclusive club because you had to build the thing and you had to understand it and you had to work out how to fly it, especially if you built it yourself. Whether you have to figure out whether you built it right, and then you had to trim it in the first flight. And this, one of the reasons I held off so long on a drone was it feels like this kind of thing anybody can fly it. It's easy. You buy it, you start it up and you fly it. It's easy to do. And it doesn't feel like that exclusive club, but of course that's a bit silly. Gravity, I thought there was a magnet in there. But anyways, let's get to it. Scan Me, DJI Fly app, video tutorials, user manual. We'll get to that. I won't show all of it. We'll just have a quick look at what it looks like. In a nice little plastic bag. They say 249 gram, which is under the 250 gram limit in the USA. From above that you need a license. For me it's more about portability because I walk a lot and I need to be able to carry it with me. Oop, I pressed the button inadvertently and there it is. Tiny. Some of the motors of the planes that I used to build, the motors was about as big as this. The batteries were bigger than this. Moment. This is one of the batteries of the planes that I used to fly. This is about 20-30% heavier than the whole drone is. And this could fly for about 20 minutes, the big plane on this. And this is a huge battery, but apparently this can fly for more than 30 minutes. So they say you can unfold it in any order. There's no specific order like there is for some of the other drones. Oh, there's a tab locking the blades together. How does that work now? It goes like this. Maybe I should read the manual first. Before I break it. Okay, there's the drone. Let's see what else is in here. This works out something like this. Yes. And that is the controller. Apparently this one has the antennas built into it instead of the floppy or the rubbery antennas. The control sticks are nested in the bottom. Screws into the top. And yeah, feels nice and ergonomic. Some buttons, some wheels. None of which I know what they do. There's an on button and some stuff. There's more buttons. So on each hand you have control wheel, two buttons, one in the front, one in the bottom, and the stick. Your bottom two fingers are the ones holding on, not doing anything else. We'll see. Then some silicone gel, do not eat. And what else? Care package. Some extra propellers and screws. A screwdriver. Some booklets. More booklets. More booklets. Instructions, most of them in Chinese. Follow us at DJI Japan. DJI RC. Okay, anyways, let's see what else. Charging cable. What is this? recycling information, C to C type. What? USB-C to USB-C charger, that's interesting. No charger. I read that in the brochure, whatever it is, online, and that's it. So that is the package. A small little drone. And some stuff around the camera. There's a clip. This is a protector for the camera. There are some things in there. I don't know what they are. Some foam padding, probably to keep it still in flight. Oh, this is very loose. I'm sure there's an instruction to say read the instructions first, but I haven't found that instruction yet. So until I find that instruction, I'll do what comes to my mind first. Oh wow, this is tiny. That's interesting. That's the drone. Let's just get anything hard out of the way. I'm not going to start it up now, I'll do that in the next one. But I will try to find at least remove before use. That is removed before use. Quick start guide. Charge to activate and tell and flight battery before using drone. 30 watt charger. And then instructions, and then what? Where's the read instructions first? No, I have no idea. But I think we'll figure it out. But that's the unboxing. Next, hopefully we can show something that we did with it. Anyway, I'll see you on that one. Cheers.
Tap linking guide at the bottom right.
Alright, so this is the first time. Now I have flown a lot of very difficult aircraft, remote control aircraft, planes and helicopters. So this is supposed to be much easier, but we'll see about that. There's still that.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So it's load shedding, so there's no Wi-Fi, so I don't know. The home point is updated. Anyways, let's see. Let's see if it's as easy as they say it will be. Why are my hands shaking a little bit? As you can see, no, let's activate the recording. Right, that's the drone recording. I spent a couple of hours sitting and watching tutorials and videos and instructions on this. So let's hope it work out. This is not going to be a perfect video. It's just going to be the first one. And we'll see if we can get the river, footage of the river, because it's footage of the river that paid for the drone so far. Hopefully paying all of it in the end. And I think that's a good start is to get the river in the first video. say it's fine on grass. It will warn me if the grass is interfering with the props. Takeoff permitted. What else do we need to know? We're currently recording. That's this takeoff procedure.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Okay, home point is updated, so it will return to home in an emergency. What now? Forward goes up. This rotates to where I am right now. What's it unhappy about? Low and something in front. Okay, let's see if we can get footage of the river. I can't look up, the sun is too bright. The gimbal was not right in the beginning. That's not looking bad. And there's Milo, he missed the takeoff. Probably a good thing. We'll see how he reacts when it comes back. Yeah, yeah. Let's move to this side. I want to get clear of the tree so we get the maximum chance of full signal all the time. Right. This is quite nerve-wracking for a first flight. It's already down to 85% battery and I'm still on the way out. I'm sure it's fine. I've got it set in a fairly slow mode to get smooth footage, because this is all about the footage, not so much about how fast it's flying. It's about 500 meters away. It's about 500 meters high. Let's turn it around, other side. Oh, too fast, too fast.
Maximum flight altitude reached.
Okay, doesn't want to go up higher. But look at that view of the river. And I can zoom in. I don't want to really do it because it's digital zoom. I can just as well do it afterwards, but let's just play with it. Let's see. Right, the center point of view right now. No, wrong way. Let's zoom in again. Center point of view right now is where the pump station is, where I usually go with the steel structure is where I did the measurements. Let's zoom out. Can always zoom in afterwards. That's the river coming through the mountains. Let's do something else. I'm going to switch to sport mode. So it's going to go faster. I'm just moving so I have line of sight of where it should be. There's no way I can see it here for the signal. That is what's in center screen now is Baboon Island. So next time I can check up on the baboons. Right, I'm going to stop recording here because I want to go to the picture mode, and I saw something that will probably work nicely with picture mode. Picture processing is almost done, 100%. Right, we can go back to not that. I don't want to look at the album now. I want to fly the thing. How do I get back to flight? Ah, there. Video. And let's get video and come back. So center of screen right now is my house. Let's go faster. I want to do something else, and I'm not sure how well it will work at this distance. Okay, normal mode, point of interest, go. And while we're watching this, the field in front of my house in the 74 flood was completely underwater. The levee was only built after that. Actually, I have to turn with it. I'm not doing that. Right, it's about time to bring it home. I just have to remember what I'm doing. Didn't want to. Right there. And that's an accepted way to switch it off, if you turn it around. And that's that. That gives us 31% of battery remaining. But the drone is quite hot, and it's quite hot outside, so I think we'll give it a rest. Anyways, the channel and everybody watching us has helped with this purchase. And I still have a lot to learn, and there's a lot more work now of processing all this footage. But anyways, I do hope that will make for good video in future. And we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.